sad events happened. We lost to the Edmonton Oilers again. In seven again. Vinny Vevalainen did everything he could. I think we still made the right choice going with him. Even though he did start showing some poor outings at near the end, I trusted in him. He got us that far. I was like, hey, we just got to ride this one out. Hopefully, we could pull out a W. Never came out. And in this one, we're basically going to be going through a retooling process. Not a complete rebuild, but we are going to get rid of a few faces are being shipped out of town in this episode, and it's probably going to hurt, and some of you guys are going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But anyways, let's go over to first our coach, because we're gonna make some changes. All right. First off, to the coaching staff, we are going after our AHL squad, who did not make the playoffs. All right. So these guys did not make the playoffs, and I can't fire them. All right. I can't fire them yet. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just simulate on up then until I can fire them. But yeah, we're going to be trading some guys away. I have my draft board for guys who I want, and I have already settled on our line. So we are not going to be going after any NHL players, high top end players this year in the draft or in free agency. We're just going to be looking for depth and building our AHL squad with nice young talent again. That is going to be our goal in this offseason. Nothing too flashy, but it is something that is going to be taking some time. And the playoffs are coming to the end, and the Stanley Cup champions are the Edmonton Oilers. So we wound up losing to the Stanley Cup champions. So that's something I guess we can kind of be proud of or use as an excuse for why we keep losing to them. And then the Calder Cup champion goes to the Ontario Reign. I believe that in the last episode I went through awards. I believe, anyways. But here is the draft lottery. All right. So Dallas stays at 15, Chicago at 14, Ottawa 13, Vegas 12, Vegas at 11. So Vegas got 11 and 12. Los Angeles has 10, Columbus has 9, Florida has 8, Boston has 7, Calgary has 6, and finally at the 5th spot we see some movement. New York Islanders falling from 3 to 5, the Detroit Red Wings falling from the 1st overall pick to 4th, Pittsburgh Penguins dropping from 2 to 3, New York Rangers jumping up from 4 to 2, and then the Vancouver Canucks jumping from 5 to 1. So our division is starting to get stacked a little bit with some young talent. So we could be in one of the tougher divisions in the future. I don't know. But we gotta make sure that we're one step ahead of everyone on our team. So let's see here. No, I've already gone through and I've done my scouting. I know who I want. Let's look at retired players. All right, so we'll go games played. Retired players this year: Dustin Brown retires, Mikko Koivu, Valtteri Filppula, Brett Seabrook, Brandon Coburn, Travis Zajac, Mark Giordano, Dustin Bufflin, Brandon Dubinsky, Mark Stahl, Blake Comu, Johnny Boychuk, Justin Abdelkader, Justin Braun, Darren Helm, Carl Soderberg, Matt Martin, Derek Englund, Carl Gunnarsson, Carl Alsner, Zach Smith, Ryan Reeves retires with us, Adam McQuaid, Jonathan Erickson, Mark Mathot, Jordy Ben, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Nick Holden, Mark Letetsu, DeLuise, Brandon Smith, James Shepard, and then we start getting into more of those depth third line, fourth line guys that kind of jumped around from team to team. Don't worry, I'm still going to go through them all. If you guys want to pause, these are the guys who are retired with a little bit of less games played. And that is it. Looking over at the goaltenders now, Mike Smith is calling it a career. Same with Brian Elliott. Congratulations to those two. They had really, really good, successful careers. Curtis McElhaney deciding to hang up the skates as well. Andrew Hammond and Justin Pogge both retiring as well. Okay. Nothing too bad, and we're at the draft, I'm guessing. Retired players are now coaches. Mark Giordano, Dustin Bufflin, and Dustin Brown are all now coaches. That's interesting. Coaching retirement, Florida Panthers. Okay, so nothing for us there. And Seattle, nothing retiring. So we have our entire coaching staff, but we are going to be firing a lot of guys. Draft interviews. Yeah, let's go into my draft interviews. Let's see if there's anything for my pinned people. If there's anything I don't know yet. You. Yeah, let's interview the goaltender. 17-year-old goaltender. I don't know anything about this guy, but he's playing in an AHL, an A-plus league. His save percentage is the highest I've seen out of any goaltender in this entire draft. And he went 11-11, so I think this kid could be a really good future guy. Let's talk about your play style. Readiness. How ready? How much longer until you think you're ready? I want to be honest. I still have a lot to learn and grow to do. I don't feel I am ready to enter the NHL anytime soon. So 5+ years for NHL readiness. Okay, so we might have actually saved ourselves some time with this guy. Let's go. Yeah, I guess we'll go straight skills. Yeah, we'll go back to skills. Talk about your strengths. What's your strengths, kid? His vision is his strength, okay? And your weakness? I'm more of a passer than a shooter. Alright, so his weakness is he can't score. Wow, I never thought I would have learned that about a goaltender. Oh my god. Medium starting potential, possibly. So he could still have really good potential. He just needs some time to grow. Yeah. Okay, and then we get out of it. Angeles Boyce, right defenseman. Interview, talk about his readiness too. Persuade, let's talk about your play. Play style. I feel I'm a stay-at-home defenseman. Good. How ready do you think you are? I feel I am right on the cusp. All right, so 1 year. I might want to trade up in this draft to grab up this defenseman. Let's end conversation. Yeah, we're going to end the conversation there, but we got what we wanted. Defensive defenseman, and he's 1 year away from ready. Yeah, that's a good pickup. 3 again. 48. 48 and 136. Marlowe's the playmaker. Balance shoot. Or the defenseman. Now let's go with Marlowe. We'll interview Marlowe. Play style. We just want to know your readiness and what you are. Your play style. My shot is my best asset, so he's a sniper. And how ready do you think you are to be in the NHL? I'm still a few years away, so 4 years away. All right, new topic, and then we're just going to end the conversation with you. So there we go. We had our 3 interviews. Learned a good bit about some of these prospects that I wanted to watch. Oh yeah. So we're already done with the interviews. Perfect. Pro Scout. I don't care. And let's get on into this draft, because this is where things are going to get interesting and where we got to start making some trades. And we're going to start off with a bang. I know that we just made this man a captain, and I was planning on him being in our first or second line, but unfortunately he keeps dropping down to an 80, and he hasn't been the most consistent player. So Joshua Ho-Sang, we need to find him a new home. He's got a lot of trade value. He dropped down to a top 9 exact. I would love to be able to move on from this guy, possibly even get a first-round pick if we're lucky. First things first, let's just ring up the phone. So let's go to Trade Finder. Yeah, so find trade for Joshua Ho-Sang. Let's see what teams are going to come calling for him. before we start searching for ourselves. Jared Spurgeon, a third and a fourth, and that's the only thing. So Minnesota Wild, only people coming, and they want to offer me Jared Spurgeon, which is not what I want. I want to trade Joshua Hosang away for picks and for a prospect. So we did have that one guy that was supposed to go right here. The only team that wants to trade their pick, though, is the New York Rangers all the way up here at 2. So what if we jump up in this year's draft up to the 2nd pick with the New York Rangers? We can give them... Okay. Could give them Luff. No. Balsers. He fits the lines pretty well. Joseph. Yeah, we have to go Joseph. We'll give him Joseph. No one up there. Goaltender, no one. We'll give him Joseph in our 1st round pick. They don't even want our 1st round pick. Rangers would have too many players. Alright, so what if they don't even want our 1st round pick? 1st and 3rd round pick. No, okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that to ever frickin' work, so that's great. We might not be able to pick up that right defenseman. That kind of sucks for me. Fuck. That sucks. We're not going to be able to pick up that one guy. But right wings, Joshua Hosang. And let me find a trade here. All right, so the Vancouver Canucks pick is in. They're taking 83 overall medium franchise player Coupier with their with the first pick in this year's draft. The New York Rangers are going to take defensive defenseman Filatov, 80 overall medium. The 3rd pick the 3rd overall pick, the Penguins are going to take Cole, a medium elite 81 overall center. Uh-oh, maybe Crosby's going bye-bye. Alright, so we're going to send Joshua Hosang over to the Ottawa Senators, and what we're going to be getting back are 2 young prospects, left winger Kyle Krinovskic and Spike Antiano. He was a 2nd round pick in 2021, and then Krinick was a 2nd round pick in 2020. So basically, we're taking 2 of their 2nd round picks from a couple years ago, and then I'm trying to get some kind of late compensation pick for that. And okay, they're going to take it for a 3rd. That's perfectly fine. By Joshua Hosang. Sorry that we had to get rid of you. So there is our first man gone. The 2nd guy who we are going to be trading away is another. We actually traded for him a couple seasons ago. But first, the Detroit Red Wings take center, playmaker, medium elite, 81 overall, Oleti, with the 4th pick. A lot of centers going. But he's a guy that we went and we traded for him a while back. He was a sniper on our left wing. And he came in clutch one playoff. It is Jaden Schwartz. With DeBrusk growing and producing like he is, Schwartz is just something that is extra. He's extra. That's really what it is. And he doesn't really have a spot in my future plans. So we're going to trade him away. And I think I want to trade him away. Let's see. The Dallas Stars, maybe? Stars do want him. And do they want our other guy too? They do. Okay, so Schwartz and Milano going there. They wouldn't want to do that. But they do have some nice prospects. So let's just see. Two-way playmaker, two-way sniper. Doesn't fit our lines. He's questionable. All right, so maybe not with Dallas. Come on, where's a team with a lot of prospects? Who wants to give up your prospects? All right, New Jersey. All All right, so top 4. Defensive defenseman doesn't fit any of our schemes, it says. Oh, I know nothing about any of these players, so I'd be firing in the dark. That could replace Milano. He's a defensive defenseman. Yeah, and we're going to take Mizik, another left wing. He's going to be a sniper, and then let's try to take a second and a third rounder next year, and then like a fourth and a fourth round pick this year. New Jersey would be over. All right, so we'll get rid of Milano, and for Schwartz, I'll eat up some of his cap. It's fine. We got a lot of cap space available, and it's not going to be used a lot, so I'll eat it up. They're going to reject it. Okay. What if I get rid of this third? Still going to reject. All right, so let's do a second. Let's do a third and 2 fourths. How about that? No, not a fan of that. There we go. So we got a third next year and a fourth. We picked up 2 prospects again. Perfect. And right in time, the New York Islanders are going to take Kong, a right-wing playmaker, 81 overall, medium elite. And then our last man that needs to go is Sonny Milano. So this should be a nice quick trade. Let's just trade him away for a pick. Milano. Trade him out of our division. Yeah, trade him over to Boston. Let's trade him over to Boston. Draft picks. Let's get a Boston third and fourth next year. All right, how about a Boston third for him? There we go. So we got another third round pick from Boston next year for Sonny Milano. And that should be it for our picks that we could trade away. Pick number 13 right here for the Ottawa Senators. If Boys does not go by then, I am going to be looking to trade up and pick up that pick. So let's just advance up some things. So a pick, Calgary Flames, 76 overall, top 6. All right, so we're seeing a drop in overall potential. Medium top 4 to Boston. Florida gets a top 6. All right, so no surprises yet. Yeah, looks like a lot of 60 prospects. 79 overall defensive defenseman lock. Oh, okay. And Vegas going to take Jenner, another defenseman. All right, so Ottawa, our Boys, has not gone yet. Let's try to trade up, and we're going to trade. I want to trade my first to you, so you just flip up. We'll just flip first. And I'll give you Joseph. And let's go with the Bruins third to move up. Rejected. All right, so I'll give you another third then. I'll give you the Devils third. Still rejected. Okay. How about one last third? Ottawa's. All 3 thirds that we acquired. And they're going to accept it. Perfect. So we get another... we're just moving up in this year's draft perfectly fine. Because I think Boys is going to be an absolute steal. Where is he? Defensive defenseman. Angelo Boyce. 73 overall defensive defenseman. Medium top 4. That is still a great pick in my opinion. I think that guy is going to be our future defenseman, and he's going to break a lot of records with us, I think. Center, 2-way for Horovin. All right, Dallas Stars. All right, 72 top 6, 72 top 4 to Minnesota. Back down to 69, 65. Come on. Got any more sparks of life left? No, it's dying off. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's going to be it. So there's no more surprises. Just staying at 66. Mid-60 players are here, and they're starting to see a drop-off in potential as well. Anybody last chance to get anything? Nope. Still low 60s, now getting the top 9 and top 6 territory. So let's get on up to pick number 84. This is where we are going to be taking our goaltender bits. Let's go over here. We're going to be making a little bit of a reach, but we're getting a guaranteed medium elite goaltender, Kyle Bitts. Let's make him a happy man. There we go. 58 overall, medium elite. This guy's going to need some... He's going to need some time to grow, but when he gets here, man, when he gets here, it's going to be something magic. Ha ha. With our next pick, I want to take Marleau. Let's see if we can find Marleau. Marleau's a little bit down here. There it is. There he is. Jeremy Marleau, right winger. Possibly a bottom 6, but it doesn't matter. I think this guy's going to be just fine. Drafting Marleau. 59 overall, bottom 6. Okay, sniper. That's fine. He can be some depth for us. Next one. This is where we got to start reaching, boys. This is where we got to start reaching. 5 years, 4 years. We're starting to get into territories that I don't know. So let's just try to find a grinder. We'll take Jerry Ross, a grinding center. Try to get him, grow him at least to our top, bottom 6 player. That's exactly where we need him to be anyways. Next pick in the 6th round. Are we far enough to take our other goaltender? Yes, we are. We're going to be taking Labimore Sekera. Yes, he said he's supposed to be 5+ more years, but being 17 years old, I think that could be fine. Fringe starter. Okay, whatever. He's supposed to go right around our pick anyways. We can just let him walk into free agency once his time has come. And again, let's just try to sort by potential, see if there's any grinders. There's an enforcer, left defenseman. I've never seen a defenseman be an enforcer. Another defensive forcer. And this guy is our grinding center. Letang, 5 years. Oh no, it's supposed to be Lashoff. Lashoff, 5 years, yep. I might have to go with one of the... I don't want to go with the defenseman. I feel like I need to go... I don't want to go with you. Boys, 3-year. Bennett Boys. Take him. Offensive defenseman, low top 7. All right, he looked a little bit better. It said that he only was going to take 3 years. Still a high overall pick. He just got, he's going to be a bottom player for us. He's going to be a depth player, and I think that's just fine. So we're growing our depth as well as our own homegrown talent. Nice. The following coach's contract on the team. Yeah, we need to keep our head coach here. So Chenard, hey, man, keeping you... Oh, he wanted to be an associate coach. No. No. So we're going to have to go back and offer this guy the head coach job back. But let's keep going. So AHL, you're fired. Yep, you're fired. Just fire everybody in our AHL system. You guys are all fired. Where you're going to fire our goaltending coach, Blumquist there. Perfect. The following scouts, go to assign scouts. Yep. Let's just re-sign them to whatever contracts that they want. Boop, boop, boop. And there we have it. Perfect. Fans up. The Florida Rattlesnakes have fired head coach George Ulrich. Yep. Bye-bye, Ulrich. Go to contracts now, and now this is where things are going to get fun. Kind of. This is still more of a boring situation. Goaltender, we're going to keep Markstrom. DiPietro is the backup. Vivalainen. Good. Brian. Let's sign you two into citations. I'm sorry, buddy. Defensively, Justin Schultz. Bye-bye, buddy. You are gone. Noah Hulson, we are going to give him a qualifying RFA because we would like him to come back and play our top 9 minutes. We're going to give him, we'll give him a 3-year contract. Yeah, 3-year contract, 2.45. There we go, 2.45 for 3 years. I think that's fine. LeJoy, offer you, sure, a 2-year, 2-way contract. Cernak wants the exact same thing. And there's our top defensive pick, Boyce. He's going to be playing in our AHL affiliation as well. We got a lot of defensive prospects. Nice. Ekholm's going to be released. Oh, all right. Right wingers. Antropov. What are you? You're not a... What are you? You're a playmaker. Does go up in points. I don't know. Sure. We'll offer you a contract. 3-year contract because you got top 9 potential. You might turn into something. Brett Ritchie, release you into free agency. So right wingers are completed. Left wings. Alexander Steen doesn't want to re-sign with us. But I would like him to stay with us as a depth role. So I'm going to give him a 1-year at $1.25 million deal to try to stay with us. Let's see. Mironov, you officially can come and play with us. Markstrom, you're a sniper for the bottom lines. No thanks. Get rid of you. Perfect. Centers. Isaiah Sims, no thank you. You can be released. And that should do it. There we go. So all that is complete. So we just need to go and hire some new coaches. Yeah, let's go and hire some new coaches. Coaching staff. All right. Can I not hire anyone yet? I might not be able to hire anyone. No, I can't hire anybody just yet. That's unfortunate. So advance up a day. I'm happy to join your team, and I want to thank you for reaching out to me. I look forward to making an impact. Yep, you're welcome, buddy. You're 100% welcome. He's our head coach, I think. Everyone else is signing. Perfect. So I just want to make sure. Coaching staff. He is our head coach, right? All right, yes, he's okay. So he's still under contract. Yeah, he's still under contract with us. Perfect. Yep, 76% team fit. So we really are building a team around him. Hopefully it pans out because he's developing just like these players are really developing. Just make sure that we got everybody signed to a contract that we wanted to. Yep, that's all good. Goaltending. That's all good. Does anyone want an extension right now? No one wants an extension. Yeah, no one wants an extension just yet. All right, perfect. So advance it up into free agency then. All right, so they accepted. You accepted. Okay, those are our scouts that are accepting. Perfect. Pro scout on the line. Cool. Roster limit, whatever. So I'm going to go through free agency, find some prospects maybe, try to build up our AHL squad a little I'm trying to make it a little bit smoother down there, but it's going to start off with the coach. So when I come back, I'm going to show you guys all the coaching staff that I'm going after, as well as the prospects or AHL players I am going after as well. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so here we are in free agency. I've offered out my contracts to both the coaches and for the players, as you guys are going to see here coming up in the next few days while simulating. Gene Gellinas will be our AHL assistant coach. Welcome on in, buddy. Caleb Delamers is going to be our AHL goalie coach. Our AHL associates coach is not as many years as I'm looking for. All right, so we're going to have to give him a little bit more money to come here and play. Jonas Brodin
for Haas. No thanks. I kind of like Brodin on our roster. Tommy Blomqvist, our NHL goalie coach. My sources tell me your staff's chemistry is excellent, so I hope that I can join the staff with little drama. I gladly accept. Welcome. Our AHL coach for 1 year only is going to be Jordy McCabe. I'm still having trouble finding a head coach that matches our NHL head coach's stats, so we can grow him. Ryan Graves is going to be our depth defenseman in the NHL squad. Who knows? Maybe he'll even replace Yulson in our lineup from day one. I appreciate the interest, but I've decided to go. All right, so we did try to go after center just for block. Botquist. Jesper Podquist. Oh my God, I'm struggling with that word. Yep. Philip Kurashev is going to accept just a center depth move. Jonas Brodin for second and third. No, thank you. Here's Tanev for picks. No, thanks. Brodin for more picks. No, thank you. And there we are. So let's get that coach back over here. It was our AHL assistant coach. I believe higher staff. Right, yep, AHL associates coach. And it's got to be forwards. He might have already been signed. Not going to lie. That would kind of suck, though, if he did. This is him, right? Yeah. This is him. So we're going to offer him the moon. So let's give him up to like 600K. No, let's go up to 650. We'll offer him 650 for a single year's worth of work. All right, just come here. All right, we just need you to fill out some positioning for a year. And then maybe, who knows, I'll keep you next season. I'm not even sure myself at this point. Vesi Voltalainen, I want to thank you for this generous financial compensation. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Brodin for Neil, no thanks. Brodin again, I'm not trading him. I'm not trading Brodin. Please stop calling me about Brodin. He's not for sale. He's not for sale. Come on. Get out of... No, he's not for sale. I keep telling you that he's not for sale. God damn it. I keep telling you teams like he's not for sale. Just back off, buddy. Back up. I'm not trading back for Michael Granlund. No. Chris Tanev's not even off it. All right? Get out of here. Get out of my studio. Goodbye. Get out. I don't... Stop calling. A third for Alexander Radulov. We traded Radulov because he wasn't a good fit for our team. It was unfortunate. I was hoping that Radulov would be the difference maker. It just didn't work out. He started getting pushed down the lineups. He wasn't producing at a level I was hoping that he would. He didn't fit into any lines, so I had to move on from him. It was a sad day when we had to do that. Indeed, it's never easy trading some of these guys that you get emotionally attached to, like Justin Schultz. It's sad that we couldn't sign him for longer. And I had to release him. Jaden Schwartz, that one hurt a little bit with all the good times we had with him as well. As there we are. We're at year number 4. And I think before we end this, let's just see, is anyone being known as Captain Worthy? Anybody captain worthy? Nope, we got no captains yet on this team. I already know how I want the lines to be set up for our NHL squad. I know who's going to be called up, who's going to be sent down. So I'm going to take a little break here, probably maybe a week off from NHL. And then we'll come back into year number 4, and then we'll do another 3 years or so nonstop, and then take a week off again. But until then, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, see you all later. Bye-bye.